doing some Googling, and there should be 486 millilitres in each of the legs. So, that'll do nicely. Let's have a look. 486. So that's basically 485, which is 400, 450. About there. Yeah, round about there. So, the oil out of the leg that I've drained should go to the top of the bottom of the green mark, if you know what I mean. Here's all the oil. Don't want to waste a single drop. I need to know exactly what goes in it. So it's just short. No, I lie. There's about 410 in there. And there is no way that has lost, or there is 85 millilitres in there. I mean, it's still just dripping once every 20 seconds. Pull the plunger up and down, nothing's coming out of it. So that is basically an empty fork. So we have lost a bit. Yeah, about 410 mil in that leg. So I'm going to turn that fork upside down. Do the same with that one. Every single drop. Right, I've got my oil. My mechanic, my guru, recommended rock oil. He knows everything there is about suspension. It's a dark art. I know fuck all. So he said get rock oil, 10 weight. That's exactly what I've done. 10 weight rock oil. 1 litre. And 1 litre costs £9.45. So, I'm going to measure in that jug up to that green line. That's the exact amount that should go in a fork. Nice colour. So, it's a little bit shy. I need it to be accurate to get my baseline. There's 485. Now, some people say that with a spring in, with a spring out. I know Honda says 485, so spring in or spring out, it really doesn't matter. The air gap, that matters, spring in, spring out. But you get conflicting advice, so you just don't know what to do. That's just a case of pouring the precise amount of oil in here. There's no spring. Spring and all the gubbins are on the table. Right. I need to grab the plunger, pull the plunger up and down, it just helps. And I'll give that a few minutes to settle, get all the air bubbles out. I'm in no rush today. So at least I know they have got exactly the same amount of oil. I know it's fresh oil, even though there will be black shit at the bottom of the fork. I know that. I'm not prepared to spend 40 quid to fucking find out. That's ridiculous. I mean, I don't know whether the fork seals leak or not. There's no evidence of it anywhere on the fork seals. So, do I go with the perfect amount of liquid, even though there was probably residue in there, or do I go with the air gap? Go with the air gap. That's all the way down. It's got too much in there. Now, just in case there is any contamination because I haven't cleaned it out, I've got a fine mesh painting filter. That'll do it. Any crap in there that goes in there will stay in here. Aha! So I'm just going to pour a little bit out. 10 ml ain't a lot. Slippery little sucker. And measure again. Spring, washer, spacer. Wish. Springs in, washers on. Don't you be going down there, young man. Spacers on. Now for your cap. Throwing it all the way down. And just nip it up. Don't be monkeying. Just nip. Just nip it up. That's that. I've put some oil on this O-ring. Black thing there. Put a bit of oil on it. Wouldn't hurt. Nip this up. Don't go mad. You can nip it up properly on the bike. So let's have a summary of this. This one had 410 and it should have been 486. It was 10 mil, about 75 millilitres off, low, short. I've done the air gap precisely, and that's what I've taken out to get the exact air gap. This, what's in here, I would expect that to be in the bottom, lurking around. That's what I would expect to be in the bottom. So my air gap's cock on. The liquid is cock on apart from that, which isn't even, I don't even know what that would be. That would equivalent to about, I don't know, nothing. Bugger all. So my air gap's fine. Fluid's fine. It's 10 weights, brand new. This is fine now. I need to nip that up. I'll check the nut at the bottom, or the bolt at the bottom. This one's finished.